Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tell me about growing up at your grandfather's farm.
Well,
Why did you first go to your grandfather's farm?
you're going there in the school holidays, and that was quite a long time. And he always needed help. There was some farm. He was growing potatoes and he was growing tomatoes, plus his corn stuff. He had cows, pigs, horses. He has 2 horses. One of them was a beauty, and his wagon for the horses were built out of wood, very rough, and you're sitting on a bench, no leaning on back to just a bench, piece of wood. Mm-hmm. And he used that to go into Nykobing, which is the city there, and the good shopping and stuff that he needed. And then when he sold the place, like his land was huge, like very big. And he had held off for a long time not selling. But then one of the other farmers living around, he said, well, I'll continue being a farmer on it. So he bought it. Well, within half a year, less than half a year, the guy started selling jobs for cottages and make a killing. Morfar should have done it, but he didn't want to sell it.
Yeah.
But they were old, so he bought a beautiful little old house. There was 2 rooms, a bedroom and a living dining room. And then upstairs were a couple of rooms being built. And then there's the kitchen. And then right next to it was a little tiny little house. That was a stable for 2 horses. And another little room where Mom and I would go and live when we were visiting. It was a very, very beautiful spot.
What kind of jobs did you have to do when you were there as a kid? Like chores and stuff?
Feeding the dogs, first of all.
Really?
The chickens. Like this house that was sitting next to the house. Wavy, I forget what's called now. Nykobing City. Those chickens has to be fed. And then there was room enough for storage of his wagon, horse wagon. And when he died, we kept the house. And used it for holidays. Those were most of them. My dad's car. It was a cute little spot. Mm-hmm. It really was.
Can you tell me about stepping in cow manure?
Oh, we did that all the time. Can't be helped. So you don't feel like in the beginning we did it on purpose, but I was out in the farmers.
Were you wearing shoes?
No, we ran bare feet. But we had to watch out because there was, I don't know what it's called in English, it's a plant that if you touch it, it burns you.
Okay.
Okay. In Danish it's called brændenælder. Brand is burning, niller is a flower. And it's all over mixed with the grass. But you can recognize by looking down. So you didn't want to touch them because normally we had big blisters around. It was like water bubbles. And when we stepped in the pool, there was a river going through the property, nice river, about the width from here over to the fireplace. Perhaps a little bit more. And it was a long, long way down through this property. We would go down there, wash our feet and whatever, and just sit on the edge. It was a nice time. We had chickens there, and like what the cottage that I later owned was a chicken cottage where he had his chickens. Half of it, and the other half was he drove in his wagon, horse wagon. And the house was further down, and the end of the house was the stables for the horses and the pigs. was always busy cooking or baking. Always.
What kind of trouble did you get into at the farm?
Feeding the animals when you're not supposed to. Like I went out and picked new potatoes. I didn't know they didn't like them, but and I threw them into the animals, but forgetting that they were tied down. There was no doors in the unit, so they had a thing around and then tied down. They could still move around, so I threw potatoes for them, but not looking whether they could reach them. So my grandfather came and found them. So I got it all. It happens. You do things you don't know supposed to. But it was good times. Very, very good times. Very relaxed. Yeah. Mom and I had a beautiful time up there because we would go up and live in that little bedroom next to the chicken house and the stable. And there was a big double bed. That was it. That's where we slept and made love.
Okay, that's enough of that.
No, it was a beautiful time because in the city, Nykobing, there was a restaurant. There was a big favorite of the young generation. Beautiful music, but not with speakers. It was musicians playing, and we would walk down there.
Wow.
Because we couldn't use the car, so we walked down there and spent an evening, had a drink or two, and walked back home again. It was just a beautiful time. Many good memories. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got mad at Mom because we'd been to an evening, very, very nice, and she wouldn't leave. So finally she agreed with me, but she was walking behind me, quite a ways back. So I got into the house when we got back, and I didn't see her. So I walked back out again, and I caught her standing with a guy from the party, hugging him. We had all those things. My father's car, very, very small. Most of the time, you had a handle in front to start it. He got that fixed. But we drove that up to Nykobing many times. And I'm surprised they managed the trip because I think it was 110 kilometers. 110, yeah. It was a beautiful time up there, lovely memories.
Yeah. What was your relationship like with your grandfather?
Oh, he would constantly tell me what to do, working around. He was not used to seeing a kid run around not working. When he grew up, it was different. But he was a beautiful man. Yeah, he lost his wife first and then him.
Yeah.
And we looked after him when he got sick. But it was a beautiful time. It really was. Many beautiful memories. Many, many places. It was a beautiful area. Now when you get up there, they put too many roads in. Too many houses, too many roads. But it was nice. Why, my brother Kurt, his wife was from that city, born there. And he spent a lot of time when he was young at the farm.
Yeah.
And he ran into her and met her there. Ilse.
Yeah.
You never met her?
Yes, I have.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
They came to Canada once, and I remember going to their cottage.
Yeah. Okay.
I was quite young though.
Yeah. Yeah, so when I bought, you know that, when I bought or got inherited the property, the cottage, I sold it. Kurt, my oldest brother, sold a chunk of the land. Not as much as I had, but a good chunk of the land. We built a beautiful cottage on it. And we still had the chicken house that was converted to cottage. And it was a nice place to go up and visit.
We have a painting of the cottage, don't we?
Yeah, not here.
Well, not up right now, but
No.
we do have one.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Who did that painting?
It became a friend. I came and painted, I think, something in our house. And we saw some pictures he painted, so we got him to paint it. From, I think, for photography.
Oh, okay.
It was many beautiful memories. Learned a lot.
Didn't you hurt yourself once on one of the fences?
Oh yeah, stepped on it. Yeah, many stupid things. That's part of growing up.
Didn't you put your hand
Yeah.
through one of the...
Yeah.
What was that about?
Well, it's part of a fence when you're not supposed to go. We did many stupid things. And illegal stuff too.
What?
Yeah, ain't on private property. It's not supposed to. But they're good memories. Both Mom and I, my sisters and brothers. It was not Copenhagen that gave us memory, it was Nykobing.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful area. Oh yeah, in Nykobing as we got older. About 10 minutes drive maximum from my grandfather's house in Nykobing. When we were up there, there was always a party on up on the hills. There was an old house that was converted huge. Who converted to a dance hall. And we would go up and dance up there in the Morfar. It was beautiful. Very romantic. And a lot of people. Mostly young generations. Yeah, that was when we had a dance hall in Nykobing itself, where we spent most of our time. Yeah. Many memories.
Okay, Deb.